One Life to Live. Asa's underway. It's an exciting sea-going adventure.
Looking good.
But a maiden voyage on the high seas could turn to danger. And on the edge of night.
You're hiding something from us.
Jody hits the video disco, but when she tangles with Preacher, she learns some new moves.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna kiss you goodnight.
One Life to Live, The Edge of Night. Weekdays.
See who's hot tonight at 7:30.
Now, how do I get out of the apartment without being seen?
Grace, I brought you something to warm yourself up.
Oh, thank you.
You can drink a toast for both of us. To a beautiful night, to my beautiful wife.
I'll drink to that.
And to my patients, may they all get well.
I'll drink to that, too. I know you're so happy to be back in harness again.
It's good to feel productive. I was even happy when Ruby Harrison walked into the office this morning.
Oh, yes, your favorite hypochondriac.
That's right.
How is she?
Oh, to hear her tell it, she's not going to last the night. Actually, she's in great shape.
Oh, dear, what'd she say to that?
She's very disappointed. She doesn't know what she's going to talk about at her mahjong party tomorrow.
Oh, poor Ruby.
Made you laugh, didn't it?
Yeah, every little bit helps.
Well, I just want you to stop worrying. If you give me a kiss, I'll tell you another funny story.
If you give me a kiss, I won't need another story.
Let's not answer that.
You better answer. Maybe your service. You know what you said about being glad to be back at work? Hello?
Hello, Nicole. It's Derek.
Oh, hi, Derek.
Is Miles there? Can I speak to him for a minute?
Yes, he is. Just a second. It's Derek. Now, please don't let him send you on any late-night autopsies or anything like that.
Derek, hi.
Hello, Miles. Listen, I just talked to Dr. Key.
What do you mean he's back?
He got back in his office this afternoon. Now, he says he can see you tonight as soon as you can get over there.
At this hour?
Well, he's going to be booked up for the next week or so. Now, I think since he can see you, though, you should at least make an effort.
Well, it's all right.
It's fine with me. I'll leave right away. Listen, thanks a lot. I'll tell you how it came out. Bye-bye. You know that hypnotherapist, Dr. Key, he's willing to see me tonight.
Well, don't go tonight. Nancy's coming over for dinner. She'll be disappointed.
Sorry, but it's the only time he has available. I'd like to get it over with. Is Mike coming?
No, he's out of town. He won't be back until tomorrow.
Good night, you two.
Oh, good night, Jody.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Biz Bleach. Biz gets out muddy dirt to give you a clean white wash. And by All Vegetable Crisco. Crisco makes pie crust flaky.
When we have a party, you'll find me dancing, and you'll find Doolittle eating. There's some mighty good Crisco cooks around here, and they're always coming up with some great new Crisco recipes, like peach tarts, leggy crust. And don't those shrimp croquettes look good?
That's good cooking, Ma. Why don't you get the recipe?
I will if you get up there and dance.
Look for Loretta's recipes in your favorite women's magazines.
Crisco will do you proud every time. Get it, honey, get it.
Now you can cash in on Crisco's Great Taste. It's the Crisco Great Cash Giveaway with cash prizes totaling over $300,000, including the grand prize of $250,000 cash. See details on specially marked cans of Crisco today.
Here's the
the Mud Monster of Miller Creek with new white jeans, new red t-shirt, and no dry bleach.
Oh, use mine, Jan.
Jan doesn't know. She's getting Biz Bleach. Yes, bleach. It's a whole new way to think about Biz.
That's not my bleach. This bleach will get his muddy pants whiter than liquid bleach and clean his red shirt, too.
Biz is bleach, plus a combination of cleaners other bleaches don't have. So added with detergent, Biz All Fabric Bleach cleans muddy dirt better than liquid bleach.
Wow, really white. Color's bright, too. What was that bleach? Biz bleach. Biz is bleach?
Yep, what do you know?
I know you'd better get some. Mud Monster's back.
Muddy dirt, discover Biz Bleach. And discover a cleaner, whiter wash.
Hello, Derek.
Nancy.
I'm sorry, you're on your way out. I should have called.
Well, no, that's all right. I am on my way out, but a few minutes won't matter.
Okay, thank you. I won't stay long.
Sit down. How was your trip?
Frustrating, but I'll tell you all about that some other time. I'm on my way to have dinner at the Kavanaughs, and I know that you're going to be having dinner with Valerie, so I wanted to talk to you before you left.
Something I can do?
I hope so.
Look, Nancy, I know you're very worried about Valerie, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
And this is a very touchy situation, I know.
Well, I was going to try to convince her that Sky Whitney is not the man for her, that she's wasting her time. He's just playing games with her, which, of course, we know to be true.
Did you tell her that this afternoon?
No, I didn't, because Mike stopped me before I had a chance.
Why did he do that? I know he's upset about this as you are.
Yes, he is. But David Cameron got to him, and he put a stop to it. He wants to wait until after the wedding. Somehow Cameron managed to convince Mike to stop me. He made some kind of threat that Mike couldn't tell me over the phone.
Cameron can play very rough, I know.
Anyway, Derek, I was hoping that you might pick up where I left off.
Well, me, what can I do?
Well, I was hoping that tonight at dinner you might kind of steer the conversation in the direction of Sky Whitney and make her understand. I mean, somehow get her to understand that he is not for her.
Nancy, that's, Look, first of all, I have no influence over Valerie. I wouldn't know where to begin. And if Cameron were to find out...
Wait a minute. Cameron has what he wants. Ian Devereaux is going to marry Raven. He's hooked. He's not going to change his mind about Raven because of anything that Valerie does. Valerie has served her purpose, whether Cameron believes it or not.
Well, I suppose she has.
Oh, wait. Derek, please, just promise me that if the opportunity presents itself, that you'll try to convince her that she's on a collision course with Sky Whitney. I mean, she might be more receptive if it comes from an objective source.
Look, Nancy, I can't guarantee my own objectivity. All right. I'll try. I'll probably get slapped in the face for it, but I'll try.
Hey, Missy. Hi. What are you doing fussing around here? I thought you were due at the rock garden.
Oh, no. Poppy and I decided we should take a night off each week, and, well, yeah, you're looking at mine.
So why aren't you out enjoying your time off?
Well, I guess I could read a book or something, but, you know, Cliff's coming over. He'd only interrupt me.
You don't sound very enthusiastic.
I'm not.
As a matter of fact, you haven't sounded too enthusiastic about anything these days. What's the matter? Is it getting a little rough running the rock garden?
No, rock garden's fine. I tell you, being an owner is the same thing as being a waitress. The only difference is you get to keep everything except the tips.
Hey, you're not sick, are you? I mean, you feel okay.
Yeah, I feel fine.
Hey, then where's our fun-loving ditzy Mitzi?
Well, Dee Dee, I tell you, the Mitz is in the doldrums of life.
Hey, Missy, why should you be in the doldrums? I mean, I would think this would be a great time for you. You've got Cliff, you've got a thriving business, you know, you've got your health. What more could anybody want? Hey, come on, I'm your friend, right?
Oh, Dee Dee, you're my best friend. I mean, you know that. I hate to admit this. You know, it's about Nora Fulton.
Nora Fulton? What does she have to do with anything?
Dee Dee, I saw her the night she was murdered.
You what?
Yeah, it's true. It was an accident.
You know, Missy, I think you'd better start at the very beginning.
Okay. You know I was going to the movies that night, right?
Yeah, I also remember that you couldn't remember about anything that you saw.
Well, I'm walking to the movies, right? And I see her. I see her there on the corner, and I try to avoid her, but she sees me and she starts in with those nasty remarks. You remember how she was.
Yeah, I do. So what did she say to you?
Well, she told me she was leaving Monticello, and I told her that was the best news I'd heard all day.
Naturally.
And she told me that she hoped that she never had to see me or any of my friends again. And I said, Nora, honey, I couldn't be happier about it.
Okay, so you zinged her, and then what happened?
Then she started talking to me about my accident. And she wondered if I had any interesting scars.
Adorable, right till the very end, wasn't she?
Dee Dee, I shouldn't have let it bother me. I should have just kept my cool, but she was just standing there gloating over the fact that she mowed me down with her car, and I just went crazy. I just like hauled off, and I was ready to punch her face in, and you know, she took me by the hand, and she just held me. She wouldn't let me go, and I just went crazy. I just wanted to punch her face in.
Okay, so this was not your finest hour.
Okay, so we're sitting there, and Gunther Wagner is coming down the sidewalk, and I got scared. I just ran.
So are you saying that you didn't go to the movies that night? Is that it?
No, I went to the movies. I just don't remember what I was seeing.
Missy, why didn't you mention this incident before?
Oh, Dee.
No, look, it really doesn't make any difference anymore now that Nicole Kavanaugh has confessed to the killing. I'm just glad that you got it off your chest, and I hope you feel better. And here's something that should make you feel better. Cliff Nelson.
Hey, are you psychic?
Hey, are you drunk?
That's not a bad idea. That's what I need, artificial stimuli. Hi, hon.
Hey.
I was sitting in the office, you see, and I was going over the statement that Nicole made. And I was reading that part about how she couldn't remember anything. And I was staring at it, and all of a sudden the space between remember and anything got bigger and bigger. And pretty soon I saw the word remember on the bookcases, and I saw the word anything by the window, and I said, Cliff, I think you better take a break. So, here, put this on. We're going to the disco.
No.
No. We're going. I'll help you change. Come on.
You know, Missy, that's a good idea. You should go out and have a good time. And Cliff, you should come back here so Missy can get dressed.
You ruin all my fun.
Thanks, Cliff. She needed that.
All through your baby's childhood, there will be moments like this, moments you want to save and share with loved ones. Save this special time with professional photographic portraits from Sears Portrait Studio. This week, Tuesday through Saturday only, Sears offers a package of 2 8x10, 2 5x7, and 10 wallet-sized color portraits for only $10.95, including 95-cent deposit. You can save today's precious moments at Sears.
Howdy, Sprout. You want some cheese?
The Giant does, but which one?
Well, he makes a brand new cheese sauce.
Brand new?
Yep. Now his good broccoli and cauliflower come with a new white cheddar cheese sauce.
Great. I'll take white cheddar.
Of course, still makes his golden cheese sauce, too. Now his broccoli and cauliflower come in 2 kinds of cheese sauce.
2 cheese sauces sure take a lot of cheeses.
Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giant.
Excuse me, I gotta take care of a new development. Hey, pretty lady. Right this way, excuse me. Woo! Shake it, don't break it. My video disco can't take it. I hope you came looking for me.
You might say that.
Good, good. Tell me, you wanna talk? You wanna drink? You wanna dance? I mean, you can have either one or you can have all 3. It's up to you.
It really doesn't matter.
Yeah?
You know, you could start off by telling me about what happened to that kid that tried to rob this place the other night.
Oh, that was nothing much. The cops came and got the kid, took him down to Slammer, and I just, Went home and got some sleep.
Good. And the video disco wasn't out any money.
Well, thanks to me, I mean.
That's right. Thanks to you.
Bartender. Yeah, what is it? Yeah, 2 of our best beers for this pretty lady and for myself, please. You got it. Thanks.
So you're quite a hero, aren't you?
Try to convince my boss of that, you know? I mean, that's the last time I'm gonna bust my back trying to save this place for him, you know that? I mean, I thought he would have given me a raise. But instead, he came down on my back telling me I should be more careful about the types of people I let in here, after I saved him all that money.
Well, I think you're right. I think you did him a big favor, and the least he could do is show you some appreciation.
Well, that's my feelings exactly, you know? You know what I'm gonna do one day? I'm gonna buy this joint, and I'm gonna run it the way I want to run it.
What way is that?
First class, baby. That's the only way to go. See, I like everything first class. Especially my chicks.
Excuse me. Here you go.
Tell me, why did you make tracks the other night when I stopped that guy from robbing this joint?
Because I don't like trouble. And when I see any kind of trouble, the first thing I try to do is put plenty of distance between it and me.
Well, I'm sorry, Cindy, if I gave you a scare.
That's all right. Things like this happen, you know? The important thing is I had a good ending. Nobody got hurt.
Tell me, did you come back tonight to see if I got hurt?
No. I came here to drink, to dance, and to talk.
You know, you're really something else, you know that? But I bet you I'm not the first dude to tell you that, am I?
No. Sorry.
Listen, I'm not working tomorrow night. How about me seeing you alone, huh? I mean, because this place is so noisy and there's so many things I got to keep my eye on. When all I really want to do is just keep my eye on you. How's that sound, huh?
I can't, not tomorrow night, preacher. I've got this family dinner I have to go to and I just can't get out of it.
Well, it's all right. You can take me home to meet your mom. I'll wear my best Sunday suit.
I don't think that's a good idea. For now.
You know, I cannot wait for the opportunity to get you all to myself. What do you think my chances are?
Well, there's always here and now.
You know, you're right, pretty lady. You are so, so very right.
Great cake, hon. I had to have seconds.
You had thirds, but who's counting?
Here's another dish.
The dishes are done, and so are the pans. But Dawn can handle that.
You're going to wash this after greasy pans?
No, you are, with Dawn.
Hey, nothing feels greasy. The water, my hands, nothing. And my plate looks as good as the first.
No kidding.
Dawn did some job on the chocolate cake.
So did you.
Dawn takes grease out of your way.
I was an ivory snow baby. What a soft life. My blanket was so cuddly. My best friends, my thumb and my Teddy. Even Teddy was ivory snow soft. Mom wouldn't have used anything else to wash my baby things. It's made from pure, gentle soap. I was an ivory snow baby, and my baby's going to be one too.
Ivory snow babies have always led soft lives.
Pert shampoo. It'll help bring back the bounce.
There's a sassy bounce,
A classy bounce.
a happy bounce.
And a snappy bounce.
Pert shampoo, it'll bring back the bounce.
Pert shampoo. Pearly green smells terrific with a whisper of conditioning. Pert will help bring back the bounce.
There's a party bounce, a smarty bounce, a shorty bounce, and a sporty bounce. Pert shampoo, it'll bring back the bounce.
Oh, Nancy, I'm so glad to see you.
Oh, my dear, I'm so glad to see you, too. Let me look at you. How are you?
Well, I'm really fine. Here, let me take your coat.
Thank you. All right. You're looking fine.
We'll just sit down and chat and catch up on everything.
Okay.
Would you like a glass of white wine?
Oh, sure. Whatever you're having.
Where's Miles?
Oh, he had a meeting that he wasn't able to cancel, so he won't be able to join us until later, but he sends his love and his regrets.
I'm sorry, but actually I'm glad to have some time alone with you for a while. You know, I've been thinking about you so much, Nicole. I would have been here much more often, except my crazy schedule.
Oh, how was your trip to South America?
Oh, please don't bring it up. Don't. I'd rather talk about you.
Well, there's really not that much to say. As you can see, I'm holding up fine. The hardest part is the waiting.
Yeah, I'm sure it's rough.
But I'm thinking only the best thoughts, and actually I think everything's going to work out all right because Cliff and Dee Dee are working very hard for me.
Nicole, I'm sure you know how Mike feels about this. He would like to be taking care of the case personally, but as you know, in his situation, he can't because of his friendship with you and Miles.
Of course, please, I understand that. Both of you have been so sympathetic to me, and I want you to know how much that means to me.
Now, wait a minute. Look, darling, you don't have to feel obliged to have me stay for dinner. Look, we're friends. If you'd rather be alone tonight, I understand.
No, please, it's not that. I'm sort of distracted tonight. I guess I should tell you why I'm so nervous, and, why Miles isn't here, really.
Why, what is it?
He went to see a doctor tonight, Dr. Key. He's a hypnotherapist. He's going to hypnotize him to see if Miles can remember the details of what happened that night in Barbara Montgomery's apartment.
Well, if that works, that might be helpful.
Well, yes, it might be, but it makes me nervous just the same.
Tell me, Doctor, what do you know about hypnosis?
Oh, just a little bit, actually. I know it's being used sometimes in medicine now for, the treatment of certain physical problems like high blood pressure, to alleviate pain, tension, fatigue. I know it's used to treat phobias, sometimes now in surgery as an anesthesia in childbirth dentistry. What I really don't know much about is the mechanics of it.
Well, unfortunately, there's a lot of mystical nonsense talked about it, but actually it's a rather simple and logical process. Being in a hypnotic state is somewhat similar to being asleep, with one major difference. In the hypnotic state, our reflexes are present and active, but as you well know, in natural sleep, reflexes are diminished or absent. In hypnotic state, it's a state of intense concentration, like being totally engrossed in a good book. But if the phone rings or you hear a car outside, it may sound in the distance, but you'll be perfectly aware of it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to start a lecture on the subject. I just wanted you to be accustomed to it, and rest assured that it's not at all harmful. Now, key word here is concentration. The greater your concentration on a given thing, the sharper your memory.
Well, I do need to have my memory sharpened.
I had a recent case in which a policeman stopped a motorist for a traffic violation. The man pulled a gun and shot the police officer. There was only one witness, a man that was in a car directly opposite. When he was questioned, the witness stated that it had all happened much too fast for him to describe the driver or the car. But under hypnosis, he remembered the color and make of the car, the general description of the culprit, and most of all, the last two numbers on the license plate, even though he had sworn he had not looked at the license plate. On that evidence, within a few hours, the perpetrator was caught.
Well, see, the only problem is, in my case, I'm afraid that I actually didn't see anything.
Doctor, shall we try and find out? Come on. First of all, I want you to be comfortable. Please, have a seat over there. And, loosen your tie. I want you to look at the light. The idea is complete and total relaxation.
That's my little Debbie. She's got a fever. I don't like seeing her like that. And the doctor said no aspirin for Debbie. So I bought her this. New Children's Anacin 3. It's 100% aspirin-free.
Introducing Children's Anacin 3, 100% aspirin-free and reduces children's fever fast.
Hey, my little girl looks like she's feeling a whole lot better. And so do I.
With the aspirin-free medicine doctors recommend most, trust New Children's Anacin 3, 100% aspirin-free.
The
Burkes are a farming family in California's raisin land. And when they sit down to breakfast, they have Kellogg's Raisin Bran. See, the Burkes have a saying known by every raisin-growing clan.
Lots of plump, juicy raisins make a mighty good raisin bran.
And there's 2 heaping scoops of raisins in every package of Kellogg's Raisin Bran cereal. No other raisin bread gives you more.
Just ask the whole Burke family about those 2 scoops of raisins in Kellogg's Raisin Bran.
On Ryan's Home, share the joy and togetherness of the Ryans with Frank Ryan.
Hello.
Hello.
And his bittersweet reunion with Jill. Ryan's Home, weekdays.
Do I know how to say great taste? 4 letters or less? In 10 seconds? And do I know?
5 seconds. 2 seconds.
2 seconds? Yummy?
Meow, that's it, you win!
Any cat knows the word for great taste is meow. Meow Mix brand cat food has the 3 flavors cats love best. So only Meow Mix tastes so good, cats ask for it by name.
So I waited till the last second, and then I sprang it on them.
You're catching cold.
My head's stuffed up and I'm achy.
I bet you've got a fever. There must be something to take care of all those symptoms.
Introducing Children's Co-Tylenol cold tablets, the only chewable tablets that relieve all the big symptoms of your little one's cold without aspirin.
I did it.
So did Children's Co-Tylenol.
Children's Co-Tylenol relieves all the big symptoms of your little one's cold, and it's safety sealed 2 ways. All bottles tightly wrapped, all cartons securely glued.
Tonight, wedding bells chime, but the ding-a-lings aren't all in the belfry when the Kirkridge and Rodriguez clans gather for the big church wedding on Condo. Then Amanda has her hands full when she books a bank president's banquet and a cowboy bash on the same day in the same room. It's a brawl at Amanda's. And Iris reveals a secret that could change Muriel's life forever on Too Close for Comfort. After Sam thinks he's a goner and Molly doesn't know what to think when a medical mix-up tags him with a dead man's diagnosis on It Takes Two.
Tonight on ABC's World News Tonight, crime and the media.
What does crime and violence on television do to you as viewers? What does it do to the way you think and the way you act?
All ABC News broadcasts continue to examine crime in America because it affects you.
Your week's not complete without the new issue of TV Guide magazine. TV Guide helps you decide.
I'm Roseanne Scamardella. Coming up on the 5 o'clock Eyewitness News, a verdict in a sensational trial in Manhattan. The wife of a record executive was accused of trying to have her husband murdered. We'll have a full report and this.
Daytime TV's gain is off Broadway's gain. I'm Maxine Black. I'll have a report.
Also, Gloria Rojas' special report exposing possible abuses at New York abortion clinics. And we'll
Cream with Home Pride Buttertop White Bread. This is no ordinary white bread. When you see those rich, old-fashioned golden crusts and see how we split the top and add real creamery butter just before baking, you know how delicious this white bread is going to taste. Home Pride Buttertop, white or wheat. You can practically taste it with your eyes.
Thursday, wedding bells and pregnant yells.
She can't have a baby without me.
Why? Do you have to say grace? Calm down. Then Amanda gets her dates crossed.
I think we have a bad connection.
And the bank president's party turns into a brawl. Then, Muriel's birthday brings the surprise of her life.
You were adopted.
And it's too close for comfort. Then Sam thinks he's dying, but Molly thinks he's lying.
You're leaving me for another woman?
It takes two.
Tonight.
My gray hair makes me feel so old. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wash that gray right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that gray right out of my hair.
Loving Care Color Lotion from Clairol washes away your gray and washes in your own natural color. Loving Care is different. It's gentle. It has no peroxide or ammonia.
So I wash that gray right out of my hair. Oh yes, I wash that gray right out of my hair.
Wash that gray right out of your hair with Clairol Loving Care.
Ladies, Saturday nights at 7:30 here on Channel 7.
We're changing the way America cuts its hair. Super cuts, super cuts.
The State of the State, this week at 6.